It is about 18 or 19 hours ago now that we glued this up, and I'm thinking this joint is going to be plenty strong enough to handle. No danger of breaking it, unless I get really super careless or drop it or something. Now this thing I think worked pretty good. Maybe it's a little bit unnecessary because you know, I do have other cauls that I can clamp from both sides. You know, that would probably have worked just as well, but you know, I wanted to see how this would go, and it went. Okay, and the last one. You know, I was thinking yesterday, after I propped these up with the coffee cans, I should have little stands on the bottom of these that'll hold them up and keep them from falling over. You know, I've got enough scrap wood laying around, I could easily do that. I think I will. Well, I think the thing to do now is to get this excess squeeze out off. That's funny, it's not very much on the underside. Maybe it dripped off? No? Okay. Let's get my my plane blade and see if I can get this off before it gets so hard I can't. Because I don't want to have to put this to the sander. Now remember, yesterday I was sort of complaining a little bit about thinking that lumber might be a little bit on the thin side. Well, better measure it before I forget again. Okay, that's at least 3/4 of an inch. But that one isn't. It's only 642 thousandths. It should be 750. And it's not 1.5 inches wide either. Close though. Now I think I may have allowed this to get just a little bit too hard. But we'll see what happens here. I should have done this last night when it was softer. But at least we're getting the high spots off. Okay, that's pretty much got this side. I'll just do the other side the same way. Oh, one more thing. Forgot to rinse out my brush last night. Good thing that these things are like 6 for $1 at the dollar store. Well, I know that I could pass this through my drum sander now and turn it into a thing of beauty, but that's going to make it thinner, and I'm after strength, not beauty. Okay, here we go again. Where are we going to put our wheels? Remember, right, we were going to have one as close to this knot out here as reasonably possible. Okay. So that means that I'm going to have to cut here. Now, oh yeah, then this is going to clear there. That's going to be good. I could even have this line just a little bit more this way. And then the last one, well, it'll go over here. I guess that's okay. Alright, so where is it nice and strong here? Guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'll cut one here and one here, and the other one can go here. That should be alright. Okay, you know what they say, measure twice, cut once. Yeah, there's lots of room there. Lots of room there. And lots of room here. Now there's two ways I can do this. I can either plunge it in right here and then pull it back like it was a radial arm saw. But I don't like to do that for the same reason I don't like to use a radial arm saw. I always have this fear that it's all of a sudden going to start to climb and sort of catch and then kick. Now what this has over a radial arm saw, if it does do that, it will go up. Now if I start back here and plunge down and then go in, then the sawdust is going to go spewing up in the air and my hose here isn't going to catch a whole lot of it. But the dust collector will. Maybe I'll try it both ways and see what happens. I'll try it this way first. Now if you watch closely, when I do it this way, pulling it through, very little sawdust gets kicked up into the air, and most of it gets caught by the hose. Now, before we go any further here, where do you think it's going to break? At the glue joint, or just to one side or the other? Okay, two of these boards are going to get laminated together. And they're going to form the ratchet wheel. In other words, they're going to be the ones that have the teeth on it. The other one, well, it's just going to be a completely round. And what I want to do is I want to have it so that the grain runs this way on one and this way on the other. And I don't think it really matters which ones I use. And I'm just going to use ordinary cheap carpenter's glue here. Yeah, well, let's get at it, I guess. And this time I'll see if I can remember to wash out my brush. And as usual, I put too much on again. Well, it'll squeeze out, I guess. I don't think putting too much on hurts unless you takes a long time to dry maybe. But like I say, it's going to squeeze out anyway. Maybe being as I'm only putting it on this one side, maybe that's not too terribly too much. Okay, I think I got that pretty even. And remember, wash out my brush later. Okay, this one runs this way, this one runs this way. And to keep them from slithering around, I'm going to be cutting the corners off anyway. This thing's starting to get heavy. Quite heavy. And another thing you've probably heard me say way too many times. You can never have too many clamps in your workshop. Thanks for watching. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.